It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and the focus is on Patrick Queen. He put up numbers last week with a 9-tackle performance. It's the Cowboys and the Jaguars, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 24.
The folks here in Florida definitely used to this. Rain in the forecast as we join you from Everbank Stadium here in the city of Jacksonville. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in week 1. Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they come off a good win in the opener on the road, and they get a second road game here.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't really do them any favors, but if they can win here and get to 2-0 on the road, they could be well set up for the rest of the year.
2 teams here, each off to 1-0 starts, as this one is underway on EA Sports.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential. And he wants to show this organization that he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
Let's go now.
Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted.
Then he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
So here come the Cowboys onto the field with excellent position to get things started. And a look here now at their 4th-year cornerback.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation, and that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
And it was really sudden after the first play picked off.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
On the bootleg, Stroud.
They'll roll him out right. That's complete right around the 8. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
The numbers a week ago for Cook.
23 carries, 97 yards, and a touchdown.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
This defense for the Cowboys, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Ready. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Play fake. Here's Love. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Third down, Dalvin Cook. Nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he is going to have a Jags first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Yellow, check pink, blue, check.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
And he'll take this down to the 33. You look at this Cowboy defense.
They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Oh, a fake on the jet sweep as they run with Cook up the middle.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 27.
43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Smith red.
They go bootleg. Love.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
To throw now. Here's Love. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Riley Moss. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, You can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
And they're able to bring him down at the 20. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup. And the Cowboy first down.
And Stroud now to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. The Cowboys at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And this would be quite a start for them if they could win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do him any favors. They gave him 2 road games right out of the gate. But the thinking on the team has to be, imagine if we win these 2 games. What a setup for the rest of us.
And this will be recovered at least by the offense, but he'll be taken down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us. But I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
Jordan Love and the rest of the offense heading back out there. And he's been off target here early on. 2 drives, 2 interceptions. He'll look to snap that streak here as they start 1st and 10.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Love looking to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. On second down, Cook. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Hey, look at this Cowboy defense.
They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Jordan Love ready on first down here.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Blue check. Yellow, line.
Up the middle, it's Cook. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
86 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory.
Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. As they've got it with 4th down and 1. Doug Peterson going to roll the dice here. They will go for it on 4th down.
Ready.
On 4th down, Love. That is caught and brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there
first and goal.
Black hole.
7-yard line.
Throwing. Love. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it.
And take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Dalvin Cook, his second rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Jaguars have taken the lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead is now 2. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they can't bring him down. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
And things have changed since the last time they had it. The safety led to the touchdown, so now they find themselves behind as they begin with a 1st and 10. To about the 33-yard line.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Stroud on 3rd down now.
Fights through him.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Let's go now.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. Touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Cowboys have retaken the lead.
On this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is up to 5.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. So a 6-carry drive the last go-around, touchdown on the end of it. We'll see if they can duplicate that here.
I think that they would like to. I know every runner that we've ever met would love to carry the ball more and more and more. In fact, we keep a ball in the booth just for demonstration purposes.
You're holding it right now.
I'm going to give it to you. Is it heavy? Is it that heavy?
No, it's pretty light.
It's pretty light, right? So keep giving it to him and let him do his work. It's not going to slow him down.
If it's light for me, it's definitely light for him. And they'll get to him right away at the 40. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch. band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Love now to pass on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's second down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Now a quick throw out wide to Myers. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
That's good for a Jacksonville. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air again, Love. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Green. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On first and 10, Love. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Cook will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. I tell you, you get the ball down near the goal line, you can be pretty sure that Dalvin Cook is going to get the carry, and he powers his way into the end zone.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that really runs downhill, and what I mean by that, hits a line with such speed and power that it's off of him. In a sense, field is tilted, and he's running downhill at the defenders and gaining extra force.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 2. That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Stroud now on second down. The pass taken in by Mayer.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10, it's Stroud. Throw left side complete to Chase. And he will be out of bounds after a nice pickup. And that will also lead us to the 2-minute warning. Now 2nd and 3. Here's Stroud. Mayer there to bring it in.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 40. A good pickup there at 22.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
He stiff arms him, and he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Stroud off the play fake. He will find his man Chip.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Jags grab it.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys have to touch.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Stroud sets up the play action.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. York now for the extra point.
He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Jared Goff, a couple of touchdown passes as his guys win their second straight to start the year. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. The Bengals looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. Kenny Pickett has thrown a touchdown pass. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory. These two coaching staffs likely going through their final adjustments for the second half. One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0. But who will it be? To find out, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big pickup of 38.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Now a throw here to his running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll move the chains.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
60 Maverick.
The second down throw now from Stroud.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Jamar Chase,
a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors. Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Glove. He's going to get this one down to Cook.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Taking it about the 36. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
C.J. Stroud and the offense back out there.
He really continues to pick apart this defense. Last drive, perfect, and it culminated in his 3rd touchdown pass.
As long as we've been doing this, how many times has a player in this type of a zone described the game as really slowed down?
Yep.
So right now, instead of warp speed, it's
snail's pace.
Snail's pace for him, and he can do whatever he wants. Feels like he has all the time in the world to throw the ball, and his offensive line has been giving him that.
2nd and 4. Eluding the pressure right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Or better, 2 weeks in a row. You have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Straight ahead, Walker.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness. Just about got him into the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 2.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Cowboys are able to widen their advantage.
And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with a smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Clause 10.
Now a second down throw for Love here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down mark. But they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
Play action this time with Love.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Stiff-armed him. And a great move again. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Says throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 34.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Ready.
Love looking to throw it. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. To throw now, here's Love. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Jacoby Myers from 10 yards out. And the Jags have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. That time, a 9-play drive.
And it was all capped off by Jacoby Myers on the touchdown reception. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives.
And a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack.
Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to have to put a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Going quickly out wide to Moore. They'll give him 4 yards there. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Again, it's Stroud. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down.
19 Tiger.
Play action. Stroud now.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
Michael Mayer.
30 yards.
And the Cowboys are on their way to a 2-0 start. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
The York on now for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A 10-play drive that time.
And it was finished off by a Michael Mayer touchdown grab. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's Love. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, Love. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 40-sector. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Now Love. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. And 7 plays. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts. Somehow get this one back. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football. Actually, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
He's going to get it again.